The Princess Royal was praised by royal fans after being caught on camera during a touching moment on the day of the funeral of Constantine II on Monday. Princess Anne was photographed embracing the visibly heartbroken widow of the former monarch, former Queen Anne-Marie, outside of the Athens Metropolitan Cathedral where the service took place. In the snap, Anne has one arm on Anne-Marie's shoulder while she sympathetically looks at her. Sir Timothy Lawrence, the prince's second husband, stands just behind her, looking at the touching scene. Among huge praises for Anne, Twitter user Mike Lyle, @MikeLyle17, commented on the picture saying, "Princess Anne has all the class. I adore her." Similarly, Heather Paul, @HeatherPaul2020, wrote, "What a star HRH the Princess Royal is." Howard Kirk, @HowardKirk11, also celebrated the Princess Royal, saying, "The benchmark for a royal." Princess Anne, who is rarely seen displaying affection in public, joined dozens of members of royal families across the continent to bid the final farewell to Constantine II, whose father Paul was a first cousin of late Prince Philip. Anne and Sir Timothy weren't the only members of the British royal family in Athens on Monday. Prince William, one of Constantine's godsons, was represented by Lady Gabriella Windsor, the daughter of Prince and Princess Michael of Kent. Lady Gabriella, who was 55th in the line of succession to the throne, also counted Constantine as one of her godparents when she was christened in 1981. Among the European royals in attendance were Spain's Queen Letizia and King Felipe, whose mother Sofia is one of the sisters of the late former Greek monarch. Prince Albert of Monaco also joined the mourners, as did Sweden's King Carl XVI Gustaf and Queen Sylvia. Grieving widow Anne-Marie, who was married to Constantine for 58 years, was supported by her children as well as her sister, Denmark's Queen Margrethe II. Her wreath was placed on the former monarch's coffin and included lilies of the valley, the same flowers that were used for her wedding bouquet in 1964, and a card reading, "Your beloved Anna Maria." Constantine's elder son, Pavlos, delivered a eulogy in which he acknowledged the difficult period in which his father acceded to the throne. He also said, "This is not the end, Father. You will live forever in our thoughts and hearts." Constantine acceded to the throne in 1964 and reigned for just 3 years before the military seized power. After he failed to organize a military counter-coup, Constantine fled to Rome with the rest of his family, and later sought refuge in London. The military junta abolished the monarchy in 1973, a decision sanctioned by Greek voters 1 year later in a referendum. The Greek Prime Minister, Kyriakos Mitsotakis, was criticized by some after he had announced last week the funeral would be held privately as the former king was the leader of the Kingdom of Greece, which no longer exists. The former monarch was allowed to return to live in Greece only in 2013. At least 2,000 mourners queued outside of the cathedral to pay their respects, according to state television ERT.